Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Today, we're diving into the electrifying world of the automotive industry, where we've seen some fascinating developments. One of the most intriguing is the emergence of so-called graveyards in China, where electric vehicles are left abandoned in fields, slowly decaying. It's estimated that millions of EVs are meeting this fate in China, and we've uncovered 7 reasons why this is happening. Reason number 7, the spark of fear, EV fires in China. A recent wave of electric vehicle fires has cast a pall over China's thriving EV market. In early 2022, an alarming 680 EV fires were reported, sparking concern among potential buyers. These incidents have been linked to factors such as the use of lithium batteries, considered safe but implicated in numerous fires. BYD, a leading EV manufacturer, has been at the epicenter of these episodes. The fallout has been a surge in unsold EVs, with videos revealing vast fields of abandoned vehicles from manufacturers like Geely, Neta, and BYD. The fear of fire hazards has deterred buyers, slowing sales and exacerbating the surplus of unsold EVs. The Chinese government and EV manufacturers must urgently address this issue, implementing stringent safety measures, improving battery technology, and ensuring transparency and incident reporting could help restore consumer trust. In conclusion, the spate of EV fires has significantly impacted China's EV market, leading to a rise in unsold EVs and a dip in consumer confidence. Addressing these challenges is crucial for the sustainable growth of the EV industry. Reason number 6, the flood of EVs, market oversaturation. Millions of EVs, both old and new, are decaying in China due to market oversaturation. Chinese EV makers, despite being the world's largest, are primarily confined to the domestic market, with 95% of sales still within China. Recent moves by Western governments, such as Biden's 100% tariff on Chinese EVs, have further complicated expansion efforts. The current market size is around 9 million EVs annually, but Chinese EV makers have the capacity to produce over 20 million vehicles a year. This discrepancy has led to EVs piling up on dealer lots, a phenomenon mirrored in the US. The environmental impact of these abandoned cars is significant, as EVs are more emissions-intensive to build. Coupled with the rising demand for electricity, China faces major sustainability challenges. It's a steep uphill battle, and the current developments suggest that resolving these major sustainability issues won't be easy. Reason number 5, the cost of repair, why new is often cheaper. EV graveyards are expanding, and here's another reason why. While electric cars are often touted as simpler and cheaper to maintain, the reality is different. Even if breakdowns are rare, repairing an EV can be costly, especially in the Chinese market where many EV companies have gone out of business, leaving a void in technical support for repairs. Consequently, many owners opt to replace old EVs with new ones. This is particularly true for collision repairs, as even minor damage can lead to expensive repairs. This trend isn't exclusive to China. We see similar scenarios in America, with junkyards filled with barely damaged Tesla models. The high cost of repairs and the lack of trained technicians mean that EV repairs can take weeks, if not longer. This has led to a chain reaction where insurance premiums on EVs have skyrocketed compared to ICE cars, widening the gap in running costs. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore reason number 4, charging ahead, the rise of EV infrastructure. China, the world's leading EV producer, is also its largest EV market, with nearly 9 million electric cars sold last year alone. This impressive growth is underpinned by robust infrastructure. The Chinese government had to ensure that infrastructure development kept pace with the growth of the EV industry, a challenging task. Creating a sustainable EV system necessitates a comprehensive charging network. However, to build such a network, a substantial number of electric cars are needed to ensure profitability for charging companies. To break this cycle, the Chinese authorities intervened, with car-sharing companies becoming the first major buyers of electric cars. The sacrifice of these companies, along with many EV makers, 80% of which have gone out of business, fueled infrastructural development. As a result, many Chinese cities now boast advanced infrastructure, with taxi companies primarily relying on EVs. Instead of charging stations, they use battery swapping stations, where machines replace depleted batteries with charged ones. Reason number 3, the progress paradox, buyer's remorse and the unsold EVs phenomenon. The electric vehicle market is experiencing a unique phenomenon, buyer's remorse. As EV technology rapidly advances, potential buyers fear their new EV may become outdated within months. This fear, coupled with safety concerns raised by recent EV fires in China, has led to a slowdown in sales and a significant increase in unsold EVs. The swift pace of innovation in the EV market is a double-edged sword. It offers improved performance, range, and safety, but also creates uncertainty among buyers. They worry their new EV will soon be outpaced by newer models with superior technology. Many customers are now adopting a wait-and-see approach, preferring to let the technology mature before investing in an EV. This has resulted in a growing inventory of unsold EVs. In conclusion, the rapid progress in the EV market presents a unique challenge. While technological advancements drive the industry's growth, they also contribute to buyers' remorse and a slowdown in sales. Addressing these issues is crucial for the sustainable growth of the EV market. Reason number 2, a calculated gamble, the organized scheme. In the early days of China's EV industry, no party was innocent. Authorities used car-sharing companies to stimulate EV growth, while EV startups capitalized on generous incentives. Without such substantial support, many EV makers wouldn't have even begun their operations. The Chinese government, eager to dominate the EV sector, provided massive support to virtually every EV company, with surprisingly low criteria. All these companies needed to meet were certain range requirements, typically no more than 62 miles, and a sales quota. At that time, over 500 EV startups were registered in China, making it clear that finding enough customers was a challenge. An organized scheme involving car-sharing companies, who became the main customers, was implemented. However, this situation was unsustainable. As the industry matured and government support dwindled, it became apparent that most of these startups would fail due to unsustainable business models. Their EVs, often subpar and barely driven, quickly became outdated. This led to the creation of the so-called EV graveyards, where these obsolete vehicles ended up. Reason number 1, the end of the road, car-sharing companies that went out of business. Across various Chinese cities, so-called EV graveyards share common traits. Each electric car, marked with a license plate, hints at a past life on the road. They're often uniformly colored and comprise a limited range of models, suggesting they were procured by car-sharing companies. Indeed, car-sharing companies were the early adopters of EVs. The government, eager to boost the industry, offered these companies substantial subsidies for electric cars, leading to a surge in EV purchases. However, when the government ceased its incentives, many car-sharing companies folded. Unable to renew their fleets and faced with rapidly outdated EVs, these companies went out of business. Their once vibrant fleets now lie in the EV graveyards, a stark reminder of the rapid evolution of the electric vehicle industry. These graveyards serve as a testament to the early stage of electrification and the swift obsolescence of those early EVs, which are now virtually unusable. This is the origin story of the EV graveyards we see today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald to stay updated with the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.